Hi guys. Yeah. Welcome to this another sections. So according to the pool, the poolings, one of the usage, the high usage is during the achievement forecasting. And this session, this video, I want to use it to explain how can a normal person or beginner like us that can actually use space-time to actually use the full potential to do some simple forecasting. Yeah, and also using space-time can also let you guys know all the details and element inside that chart is whether that you understand the protocol or not. Okay, whether that you understand, are you going to supposed to use the outcome bounds or some of the special protocol, special focus point, you guys going to use it. And I found that actually the first time that I touched space-time is all about this Qimen forecasting. Yeah, and I found out that a lot of things inside actually can help a lot of beginner to understand all the achievements elements and how to do forecasting. Yeah, that is the most basic thing you guys have to learn before you actually go into advanced or maybe some pro consultant. Yeah, and when you're trying to learn achievement forecasting, well, it's pretty hard to remember all these elements. Okay, so space-time make that possible to learn it using their simplest way just to tap it into the palace. Okay, so let me share some screen. Okay, inside this screen, I will let you know where to find the Qimen plotter. Okay, so normally at the top sections there, you can actually tap into the arrow. Okay, you can actually tap to the arrow and you saw these 9 grids. Okay, it's actually for Qimen plotter, Qimen forecaster. Okay, maybe some of you have looked into this before, or maybe some actually didn't look into it before. Okay, so for beginner, it's very good for you to understand that how to read a Qimen forecasting chart. Okay, so before that, at the top sections, you can actually select the hour, day, month, year, or even the Qimen house feng shui chart. Okay, the Qimen's house feng shui chart. So you need to understand what's the facing. Okay, let me show you that. Okay, if you know the facing and the time that you go to you move into the house, the year you move into the house, then you understand the facing. Okay, then you just type back what is the facing and where is the house locations. Okay, then you will have the Qimen feng shui chart. Okay, so later on I will also tell you how to select it in the new space-time plotter. Okay, if you are using the new space-time plotter, you're also able to find this the feng shui, the Qimen feng shui chart for the house. Okay, so normally when you're doing forecasting, of course we are using the normal way is using the hour chart. We're going to use the hour chart. Okay, so the main point is this space-time, this plotter will be a little bit confusing. Okay, it depends on you understand the hidden stem of the Jia wood. Okay, if you understand the hidden stem of the Jia wood, you are easier to find where is the asker or where is the hour box that represent the outcome. Okay, so in these situations, sometimes we only use the outcome box and the asker box to almost forecast everything. Okay, for beginner. Okay, but when we forecasting, we will be getting more confused on how to read the chart. Okay, and to remember all these elements sometimes become kind of difficulties for beginner. Yeah, because you might not have that materials or the knowledge that you need. Okay, or the explanations for it. Okay, so you will be using this to analyze other people forecasting chart too. Okay, so if you have joined Qimen newbies, if you have joined some Qimen Tunja forecasting group, okay, then you will get a lot of people asking questions. Then you can use back your space time to select back the time and hour of that person. Okay, the same chart, okay, is within 24 hours. So you don't have to worry, you can just tap at the top side sections here, just to find whether you can have the similar, the same chart or not with that person. Okay, so there's other tricks is in space time, the old versions, okay, we have the hour different. The red hour means that the 11 p.m. okay until 12 p.m. is one chart, and 12 a.m. sorry 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. is actually another chart. Okay, so this is according to JY plotter. Okay, in the new versions, they fix it. Okay, they fix it. They actually, even though, because JY plotter, they will use back the day as the asker. Okay, the day top stamp. So this is a little bit advanced. Okay, the day top stamp. So if you get confused, don't need to worry. Just believe the chart that you are plotting. Okay, many have concern about this, but trust your own intuitions that at that time, at that moment, you plotted the chart, then you use that chart. Okay, so then we will need to understand what kind of element inside the chart. So tapping it inside, they will give you a lot of informations. Okay, mostly people like to see the formations. Okay, this also will tell you directly the formations. Okay, the structures, what to use. Okay, this will be some kind of strategic executions too. Okay, then the best part is you can understand the element. Okay, you have some details inside that you can understand the element that give you the idea how this element can interact with whatever you're asking, the interactions you're asking for. Okay, so you can also tap inside to read some of the background story about the door, the stars, the deities. Okay, so the missing focus point, the missing details is the stem. Okay, you can always find back the stem and related it back with Bazi. Okay, so this stem actually is very good in the new space time. Okay, later I'll show you, because the new space time directly give you the idea of what kind of stem this is and how it actually interact with. Okay, so when we go into this, so all these other elements, when you go inside, actually you have special interactions. Okay, where is it? This place is engraved. Where is it in a fan yin positions? Where is it in fu yin positions? Okay, so when you saw the geng xun or qian gua, you can actually go back into here at the top. You will know that where is the locations of li gua. Okay, so you can actually go and search for it. Okay, Kun is here. Okay, grave is here, Gang is here. Okay, so the details inside space-time let you as a beginner to understand almost like a dictionary for you. Okay, when you're doing forecasting. Okay, so then you can check either the stars also. Okay, the details of everything. Okay, then you can also go into the deities. Okay, this is all inside space-time when you're doing forecasting. Okay, so the other thing about forecasting for space-time is at the top right sections that there's an icon that looks like a book. Okay, inside here will give you some of the ideas or different focus point that let you know how to read the chart. Okay, of course, if you didn't know about this, it's very hard to understand it. Okay, it's very hard to understand it. So you have to compare with people reading the chart in all those Facebook group. Okay, what kind of focus point they're using, why they're explaining it like that. Okay, so you saw somebody is actually asking for career, then you tap into the career and you saw this is the focus point for the career. Okay, then you understand that, okay, this person is using which of the door. door, okay, is it using the live door, okay, who is the manager, okay, maybe they can go deep dive into it, but normally people only using the open door to represent everything, okay, to represent, is it this open door, is it a good door, okay, it's a good job for you, or not, is it producing you or not, okay. So when you're using all this protocol or all this focus point, you need to understand how to use it first, okay, by watching how others is doing it, okay, like how Joe Boy doing Facebook Live, trying to read, okay, for others. Then you can also relate it back to here to learn, okay. So I myself, I started to learn about Qimen using this, okay, and it's been helping me for so long. And then only I tried to start to look for the actual way to do it, okay. Then this is the focus, all this guideline focus point, okay. Maybe you don't understand it, you can look forward it and try to tap inside and see which focus point can represent what, okay. Then you can go back into that particular elements, okay, or the is it harmony, okay, or is it the live door, what kind of element is a live door, represent what, if you're searching for someone, where is the locations, okay. So I tell you a little bit about that, okay. So this is open door, okay. Strength by season is this season is very it's not that good, okay, it's weak, okay. Then palace interactions is the palace counter the door. So the Li is fire, countering the door is a metal, okay. So this door normally is a very auspicious focus point, okay. So in event is something happening, okay. Then it will mean new beginnings, new promotions, advancements, moving forward, okay. So this is the event that can represent the open door. So when you're trying to use focus point, when you're using open door or you're reading something else and you saw open door at there, then you will relate it back to this kind of attributes or representations, okay. Like people, it will mean that this person is open, generous, compassionate, okay, having new ideas, fatherly figures, okay. Then places is the storefront, open field, wasteland, factories. When should you use the place is when you are searching for something, okay. Things also when you are searching for something is like airplane, foods, productions, okay. So suitability is something that you should be taking actions of, okay. Then it's a new business, a ceremonious traveling, okay, moving home, constructions, or meeting new people, okay. So this is when you are trying to learn Qimen Tunja in a better way, okay. So here you can see the structures and things when you want to do manifestations, okay. You can also check this in hourly to see when is the best dates to look for it, okay. So then they have special also into the hexagram, okay. So you directly go into the hexagram, understand what is the hexagram means, okay. You can also go into the metaphor or something what we say that can represent the hexagram. So you just try to read the details and try to understand that hexagram at that moment. So when you should use the hexagram, it depends on what kind of focus point you are doing, okay. This will be more advanced, okay. This will be more advanced. Then inside here, this column also they have special thing that is called the destiny, okay. So destiny is when you are using destiny reading, so mostly using back your birthday, okay. Then the structures, you directly see what kind of structures there at that moment, okay. And we want to do manifestation, where should you be back facing, okay. Then you have this the flying star, the numbering at that, okay. Then this is also very, very important, okay. This is also same with the DJY plotter, okay. So this is it for this the old one, okay. Then we will go into the new space side, okay. So the next is we are going into let's say the new one and try to understand how the new one actually functions. Okay, so wait a second, yeah. Because we need to also use the new one and see whether that this new one can also functions accordingly to the newbies. Okay, but as I know, it's more towards into more advanced user. Okay, more towards into more advanced user. Okay. So before you start anything, if you haven't set your Qimen plotter yet, make sure you go into the setting. Okay, make sure you go into the setting. You go into these expansions. Okay, expansions there. Remember to tick everything according to the doors. Okay, remember tick everything. Okay, select everything that related to the doors, because all this door represents something inside the plotter later on. But mainly the usage is to use the board. Okay, the board mean is the Qimen chart. Okay, this is the main thing you need to make sure you have that to plot the chart. Okay, to plot the chart. So we go back into the main page. You go back into the main page, then you will saw that actually you guys might get a little bit confused, like before, like what I said before. Yeah, because some of the parts actually will let you block out the Qimen chart at the bottom. Okay, so make sure this is closed. If you extend it, you extend the luck pillar and also extend your natal chart. Okay, then we will go into when you already make that expansion, make sure that you name it as Qimen. Okay, so remember that all this top all this 4 pillar, yeah, because the moment you touch in it, okay, you will change the chart into the month, year, and day pillar. Okay, so remember to only tap into the hour for the current hour pillar. Okay, for the current hour, then you will get the hour chart in this moment. Okay, so at the top here, when you tap into the date you saw there, you will open this add years or months or minus the days or hours will appear. So when you are going to select a day or hour to do date selections or to do strategic executions, this is a place that you should look for. Okay, so as normal, inside this chart, you cannot tap in. Okay, all the information that you need will go into the library. Okay, all the information you need, you have to go and check into the library. Okay, so the library is this three dash. Okay, so you have to go back into this library. No, sorry, I didn't. Okay, it's the book. Sorry, yeah, it's the book. It's not the 3 dash. 3 dash is a hexagram. Okay, so inside here, almost have a lot of details that you want to find. Okay, the name have a little bit change. Okay, so you didn't see the doors, yeah. So this is, remember this 1080 is plain. It's the Qimen Dunya details. Okay, it's Qimen Dunya details. So at here, you can actually look for the details of every single element and try to understand it. Okay, then there is no stamp here. Okay, but they have this palace also let you know the Qiangua or what will represent by it. Okay, this is where you find the informations to see is this, how to use this, what kind of details I need to look for. Okay, so it will represent something to it too. Then the 10 stamp, you will need to go into here. Okay, the 10 stamp you need to go into here. Okay, then you also need to go into the element to understand which body parts is it that represent the 10 stamp. Okay, so let's go back into the chart. This is where you find all the details. Okay, so when you go back into the chart, there's a lot of other information here. Okay, you have this different. Okay, yeah, this all is different. Okay, let's show you what is it. Okay, the split is actually looking into which palettes have Fan-Yin or Fu-Yin, which element have Fa-Yin, Fu-Yin. Okay, so here you will need to understand how it interacts. Okay, but it's quite confusing. If you don't know about it, just use the old one to understand it. Okay, then you go into this STR is a structure. Okay, you will never see is black formations or is it a good formations. You can only see the name. Okay, so you actually you also can't look into the details like the old one. Okay, this is the bad thing about it. Okay, and you can't find this structure somewhere. Okay, maybe inside the library have. Let's see inside the library have. As I know, it doesn't have. Yeah, doesn't have. So you have to remember these structures and everything by yourself. Okay, so then you go into the hexagram. This one directly tells you the name of the hexagram. Okay, then the next one we go into the this numbering is the hexagram number. Okay, the hexagram number. I think it's a hexagram number. Oh no, this is the I also get confused. This is a flying star number actually. Yeah. Then you have the list. Okay. Okay. So inside here, then if you have selected this the Qimen house, okay, the feng shui house, then you will have these sections too. Okay, but this you have to select yourself later on. Okay. Then so you are wondering where is the guideline to do forecasting? Okay, here is where you find the guideline to do forecasting, and right now you will be able to tap in it, and the chart will directly show you where is the locations of that focus point. Okay, so this is the special thing. Okay, so at the top stem you see that Sing Matter is the asker. Okay, Wu Earth is Wu Earth actually is the outcome box. Okay, so this is Wu Earth. So when you tap on it, you saw that actually they're changing places. Okay, that is for lazy people to use it. Okay, so you can understand it, and that is the interactions at the bottom. Okay, they tell you which interact with the other one. Okay, so when you want to forecast different thing, okay, when you want to forecast different thing, then you can go into selecting different guides, okay, to do forecasting, different guide to use focus point. So here you will have the pillar represent 4 pillar. What does it represent? Maybe you want to use different pillar at that forecasting. You want to understand about it. Okay, this is more into advanced user. Okay, so war. This war is a warcraft. Okay, this war is actually the warcraft, but it's actually represent how you use warcraft. Okay, some part of it is very good. Okay, some part of it is very good, and also it tells you that what kind of attribute that represent by the step. Okay, so then you also can go into the destiny. Okay, it directly tell you from your destiny chart which represent what to you. Okay, then when you selected that, you're going to tap on it, you can go back and you will see from here, you can tap into almost each of them. Am I having a good knowledge destiny chart? What is it countering me? What is it reinforce me? Okay, then you will look into that. Okay, this is the best part of the new Qimen forecasting chart. Okay, this is the best part for it, and then you can also the guideline actually is not much, so I think they will update it later on. Okay, to do interview, which one is to focus. Okay, legal issue, which is the judge, which is the defendant, which is the plaintiff. Okay, then lost item, which is the lost item. Okay, loan, maybe you want to try to apply for loans. Okay, you see which is the forecasting technique. Okay, then when you go into here, okay, being restrained by the lender. Okay, so this is the best thing about the new one. Okay, then at the bottom here, actually this will represent different focus point. Let me select one, the destiny one. Yeah, so according to here, when you tap into different destiny, that will change at the bottom and tell you the interactions of that, attributes. Okay, this is one of the way to use it. Okay, and what kind of system is running. Okay, then which is it, a fan yin, is a door fan yin. Okay, this is only additional attributes for you. Okay, so this is not the only way to look into the chart. You can also use the date selections to go into the chart. Okay, so when you go into the date selections, make sure you pick the hour. Okay, then you can also select it from here. Okay, you can open the chart from here. Okay, here also you can have the interactions and select which of the focus point that you want. Okay, what forecasting technique that you want. Okay, so this is it, the comparison between the old and the new. Okay, so it depends on you guys how you feel about it. Okay, so thank you and good night. And the next one I will have to check back the polling again. Okay, so see you guys again.